Hey guys, and welcome back to another new in video. There is so much stuff launching in September. I'm gonna have to jump straight into it, otherwise we're gonna be here all day. Quite honestly, I think this is the bumper month of beauty launches. And I'm gonna start off with the stuff that I'm most excited about. And the number one launch this month that I think has got everybody talking is the Lancome Olympia Le Tan cushion highlighter. Well, the whole collection in general, but the cushion highlighter is definitely like the star of the show. I mean, look at this packaging. It reminds me quite a lot of the Lancome Sonia Rykiel collaboration that they did last year with the kind of illustrations, but then the actual packaging is embroidered like an Olympia Le Tan clutch bag. So beautiful. And another reason why I'm super excited about this is that it is a cushion highlighter. You guys will know if you watch me a lot how much I love the Lancome cushion blushes. I think they are absolutely incredible, and they've finally launched a highlighter version of them. Love. This is so subtle but so glowy. I'm actually not wearing this today, I'm wearing a different one, but I have been wearing this and it's beautiful. It really is just beautiful. The packaging is stunning. It's £30, which I actually don't think is too bad considering the detail that goes into the packaging. So like the embroidered panel they have on the front. I imagine it would get a little bit dirty, but another thing I've noticed, I think this is exactly the same size as their cushion foundation. So once this runs out, you can pop out the middle bit. I'm not gonna do it now because it takes, you have to like force it out. And you can put in your foundation. So yeah, I think that's absolutely gorgeous. That came out at the very beginning of the month. So if it's not already sold out, it is out now. Another thing that's really exciting this month that's coming out is the new Chanel perfume. Chanel launched perfumes quite a lot in terms of you know, summer editions and like lighter versions or eau de parfum or like you know, versions of their originals, but they don't actually launch standalone perfumes very often at all. I think this is the first one they've launched in something like 15 years, since Coco Mademoiselle, maybe, I think. Anyway, I'm not like a absolute like fountain of knowledge when it comes to Chanel perfume, but this is the first one they've launched in a very long time. It's called Gabrielle. The bottle is really beautiful. It's a lot more modern than a lot of the other Chanel perfume bottles, and the scent is a lot more modern as well. It definitely is like a very distinctly Chanel fragrance. Like it almost has something similar to Coco, which my grandma actually wears, and it really reminds me of my grandma. But this is a lot more kind of fresh, younger, more modern. I know they launched the new version of Chanel No. 5, was it Chanel No. 5 Low, earlier this year, and that was kind of a step in the kind of more modern, younger direction for Chanel, but I think with this, they've actually done it. I think with the No. 5, they changed it a little bit, but it wasn't quite enough to be something that I would personally wear, whereas I would actually really wear this, and it smells beautiful. It still is quite sophisticated and very Chanel, like I said, but that's out this month. That came out at the very beginning of the month. And then YSL are launching loads of stuff this month. The first thing they're launching are these tattoo lips, like liquid lipsticks. I can't actually remember, they're called they've got a funny name, Tatouage Couture Matte Stain. I feel like everybody is jumping on the kind of lip stain, lip tattoo bandwagon at the moment. Obviously Dior launched theirs a couple of months ago. These ones are actually my favourite that have come out, and the colour in particular that I love is this one, which is number 7. They're quite pricey for what they are. They're £29. I thought that was quite a lot for YSL, but they're really lovely, and I've been wearing this one loads recently. They have a really unusual kind of spatula shaped applicator, so they're really nice and kind of precise to apply to your lips. They have the YSL signature scent, which is my personal favourite for, or one of my favourites for lip products. Super nice, and they stay on a really long time, and they're comfortable. So I do love these, but I think they are a little bit pricey. I'd have preferred to have seen them around the like £25 mark instead of 29. I think that's quite a lot. It's kind of pushing into the realm of like foundation pricing, I think. And a foundation, I feel like you get so much more out of a foundation than you would out of a lipstick. Talking of foundations, YSL are also launching a new foundation this month. This is the All Hours foundation. So it's their kind of long wear semi-matte foundation. This was actually really nice, and I wasn't expecting to like this. The colour I've got is slightly too light for me, which has been kind of frustrating, but what I have actually found is that it does oxidize a little bit on the skin, and it does kind of blend in quite well, even though it's like clearly like a little bit too light. So I have actually been wearing this and I really like it. It stays a really long time. It's not too matte or too drying. It's really nice on the skin. If you like a matte finish foundation but you don't want to look dead or flat, this is really nice, coming out at the beginning of this month. And it's also, I think it's £33.50. And then they've also launched the matching concealer, which to me is like the star of the show in terms of their launch this month. They do also have, I think, a couple of lip liners and like a matte lip topper, things like that. They have a few other bits which I'm not going to show you today. But the concealer is my favourite. This is the All Hours Concealer. Really high coverage, really long wearing, but it doesn't look kind of cakey or harsh on the skin at all. Really, really like that a lot. Victoria Beckham as well for Estee Lauder has relaunched again this month. And I'm not sure on the exact dates that this is on counter because the press release just said that it was embargoed until the 1st of August or something like that, but I know it comes out in September. Everyone has been super excited about this because she's relaunched a lot of the products that she brought out in the first collection and the second kind of push of that, but then they've also expanded it massively. I got sent a few things from this collection, but to be honest, most of them are things that came out last time. So I haven't tried a lot of the new stuff. The things that I got sent were Morning Aura, which I actually had from the last collection. It's beautiful. It's almost like a glowy kind of moisturizer, absolutely gorgeous. And then the double-ended eyeliner, which is fantastic. I had the black and nude one last time, and this time they've introduced brown and nude and then another double colour as well, and these are so creamy and just glide on. The whole collection looks beautiful. The packaging is stunning. She's also launched little duo eyeshadows, which I got one of. This is the only kind of new thing that I got, and the colourway, I'm not entirely sure about this electric blue, but I've seen the pictures of the other ones and there are some beautiful colourways. And the Modern Mercury highlighter, which I have from the previous collection, is back and it's gorgeous. So yeah, Victoria Beckham, Estee Lauder is coming back again this month. And then Lauder are launching so many things in September. There's a new mascara, there's like glitter, mascara toppers, things like that. But the two other things that I thought were kind of noteworthy were the double wear cushion. Obviously they have their double wear like little pump compact thing, but this is actually the double wear cushion. I really like this. I've been trying this out and I think it's really nice for topping up, but also I feel like if you like a heavier foundation and you want to top up throughout the day, a lot of the cushions out there don't give that super high coverage, but obviously this is double wear, so it has the coverage. It's not as heavy as the like actual stuff that you get in the bottle, but really, really good. And if you like the double wear family, then that's definitely worth checking out this month as well. And then an extension of the Advanced Night Repair family is the Eye Concentrate Matrix. This is basically an eye serum. It's quite pricey because it's part of the A&R range, which is all quite pricey. It's £49. I've actually been using this at night and it is beautiful. If you've ever used Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, you'll probably like it because it just, I think it's beautiful. It feels beautiful on the skin, and most people are like converts to it, and it's like been in their regime for years and years and things like that. So if you are an A&R girl, this stuff is really good and I think you will like it. Another thing that Caudalie are launching this month, I feel like this month is the month of the lips. There's a lot of lip products. Caudalie are launching these super cute tinted lip balms called French Kiss with these little wooden lids. They're £10. There's 3 colours. This is the colour I've been using a fair amount, as you can see, called Seduction. But they also have like a paler pink one, which is really nice. And they have like a more kind of raspberry kind of like brighter colour. These are lovely. They have like a slight vanilla scent. They stay on the lips for ages actually. They're really quite balmy in a heavy kind of like slightly waxy way, but they stay on and they feel really nourishing on the lips. And the pots are quite rustic. Like I feel like you'll either love or hate them, but they're cute, from Caudalie, coming out this month. There's also a lipstick launch from Hourglass coming out this month, which I've done a full review of on my blog if you haven't seen it already. These are the Confession lipsticks, and these look pretty intense. Like they remind me of like cigarette holders from like old-fashioned, like what was it, like maybe like the 1920s. But it's quite an interesting concept because you basically buy this golden refill and it comes with one colour, and then when it runs out you can buy any colour you want to put back in it, and they just twist in. I don't want to break it trying to get it out, but they're really easy to get in. You just like click them in, and then when you are done you can just refill them. You get very, very little product for your money, I have to say that. I think these are £28 to buy the whole thing, and then I think it's either 15 or 18, I think it's 18 to buy the refill, and you get a very small amount of lipstick because you can see how thin it is, but they're very, very precise to apply. The packaging is beautiful. They're kind of, they're not as luxe as the Louboutin lipsticks, but they're kind of in the same vein, like a very, very luxury kind of like fabulous item to bring out of your makeup bag and kind of apply your lipstick. They make it really easy. If you don't want to apply lip liner, but you want a really precise kind of bold colour, they make it really easy to do that. The staying power is lovely. The finish is lovely. They're kind of like a soft kind of satin finish. Really nice. This is my favourite colour, actually. This is If Only. And I really love the click that they make as well. So they're the Hourglass lipsticks. They are out now. And I've done a full review with all of the swatches of all the colours on my blog as well, which you can check out. There'll be a link below as per usual. There's also some new foundations coming out from NARS, as well as some new lipsticks, which I haven't included in this video because they're just new shades of the Audacious lipsticks. And I wasn't a massive fan of any of them, to be honest. But these are quite interesting. These are the Velvet Matte Foundation Sticks. They do these in quite a few different colours as per their normal foundations. They are a foundation stick, so quite a heavy matte stick on one end. I don't actually need to show you any more than one because they're all the same. And then they have like a smudger. This almost reminds me of a Pritt stick. Like it's quite weird. It's like a smudgy kind of quite solid sponge on the other end. I have to say I have used these and I actually prefer to use them as kind of a concealer. They are quite high coverage, but they're also fairly drying on me. I have kind of normal skin. If you have oily skin, they'd probably be more up your street, or if you quite frequently do your makeup on the go, so you know, in the car or on the train or wherever you are, they're like not messy, do you know what I mean? Instead of having like a liquid foundation and a separate brush, it's quite compact. You can keep everything clean and neat and tidy, but not personally, not for me. There's also a new foundation coming out from BareMinerals this month, which is called Bare Pro. I really don't like this. I tried it this morning. I mean, I need to give it more of a road test to have like a full opinion on it. But my first impression was that it was very kind of drying on my skin. It's meant to be like a long wearing foundation, but it just didn't quite sit right. And I used it with their new foundation brush that they brought out as well, which is called the Luxe Performance Brush. Yeah, I didn't get on with this, and I think this is £29 as well, which for BareMinerals I think is, it's a lot for a foundation. Like it's a definite high-end foundation, and I don't love it. So yes, that is that. Rimmel are launching quite a lot of different things this month. So the first thing that they're launching are these Magnif'eyes palettes. These are like giant version of their other Magnif'eyes palette. I've only used the nude one, and I'm wearing this today. I have to say I was quite impressed with the pigmentation of these, but the blendability is a little bit hit and miss. They're $8.99 for 12 colours, so they really are affordable, and there's a few colourways. There's the nude edition, the colour edition, which is really not that colourful except for the bright blue. I found that quite strange, but yeah, anyway. There's the blush edition, which is beautiful. It's like the warm kind of rosy tones, and then there's the smoky edition. So if you're looking for a kind of cheaper alternative to the Naked palette kind of vibe, that's what they're obviously trying to do here, but they're not as good. I would personally say save up. A Naked palette will last you a very, very long time, whereas they're good, but not amazing. And then they're also launching a new mascara, which is called Wonderfully Real. I actually am wearing this today, and I'm kind of on the fence about it because it is really good. It definitely makes your lashes appear super, super kind of thick and long, but you have to work on it. Like when you first apply, it's a little bit clumpy. I actually use the extreme black one, but they also do the black one, which is in the pink packaging, which I prefer. I prefer the packaging, but I always go for like extreme black when I'm doing my mascara. And I did like it. I don't know about staying power yet because I haven't worn it throughout the whole day, but yeah, first impressions, pretty good. I do like Rimmel mascaras. They tend to be affordable and good for what you get, like good value for money. So that they're coming out this month. And then they're also launching the Wonder Wing eyeliner, which I'm also wearing today. And this is quite unusual because it's kind of, it's got like a solid, like graphic, kind of almost like a calligraphy pen brush to it. It's not a brush, it's like, I don't know. It's like a felt tip liner, but it's shaped. I'll try and do a close-up so you guys can see, but it's actually quite precise. So if you use it on its side, you can create quite a thin line, and then if you use it flat, it does quite a dramatic, like thick line. So quite like versatile, I guess, in terms of creating a cat eye look. I personally didn't find it the easiest to use, but I think it's one of those things because I'm used to a more kind of flexible felt tip end. I think if I use this for a while, it would become a lot easier. So that's good, and also affordable. I think that's $5.99 or $6.99, I can't remember. But they're out this month as well. ASOS are also launching their own makeup this month, which is really exciting. So these come out, I think they'll have just come out when you guys see this video. Quite interesting packaging, actually. It's quite arty and like it is quite chunky, like the mascara especially, like that's a fat mascara. But it's quite kind of clunky. Ooh, nearly dropped it. It's quite kind of clunky pink packaging with like funky illustrations on it. Very ASOS, I find the colour selection is quite young and quite 90s looking. If that's the kind of makeup look you like, then definitely check this out. For me, there's definitely only a few colours that I would use out of this. The things that I've been most impressed by are the blusher and powders. The bronzer was way too shimmery for me, but the translucent powder I actually really like. It's not cakey, it's not heavy, and the packaging is magnetized, which is nice. The blushes are seriously pigmented, so you have to be very, very careful with them. But again, this is the blusher I'm wearing today. I do quite like those, and the lipsticks are nice as well. I'm going to do a full blog post on these this week, so if you guys want to check that out on my blog as well, that will be up there. But yeah, just a very interesting step into the beauty world for ASOS, because obviously they have a really extensive beauty selection on their website, but they don't have their own brand makeup yet. So yeah, that's exciting. Another thing that's new from Armani are the Ecstasy Shine lipsticks. And these are really nice. I have to say, if you're into kind of balmy lipsticks that don't have amazing staying power but are really comfortable, then these will be for you. If you want something that's like a lipstick, they definitely won't be for you, and they are quite pricey because they're Armani, but the packaging is stunning. They've done them in red, which I like. Sometimes they do, like the Armani packaging is usually either black or red, and I really like it when they do the red lipsticks because I think they're really, I don't know, they're just quite striking, and they have the magnetic closure, which is like their thing. They're a little bit slimmer than the other Armani lipsticks, but they do a really beautiful range of colours. I think there's something around about 15 colours or something like that. They're really, really comfortable, basically like a balmy lipstick, but they have good colour payoff. And yeah, I really like these. These are out now. And then another lip product that's launched this month is from the Deciem kind of group of brands, which you guys know I talk about The Ordinary and Neod a lot. This is from Esho, I don't know exactly how you say it. But yeah, it's from Deciem, and it's the Sculpt lip balm. And I saw quite a lot of hype about these online, about them being basically the kind of alternative to getting lip fillers. That's like a plumping balm that's meant to actually like seriously plump your lips. And they do another one called Pause, which is actually designed to help pause, as in like press the pause button, not like animal pause, that would be weird, but it's designed to help your fillers last longer if you have lip fillers. Very interesting concept. Obviously I can't comment on that because I don't have it and I haven't had lip fillers, but the Sculpt is actually really plumping for your lips. I'm not a massive believer in lip plumpers because I always think even if they work for like a few minutes, they don't work like all day. And this is quite a pricey product. It's £28. But it does work. If you're into your plumpers, this is genuinely the best lip plumper I've ever used. So yeah, it does have quite a strong stinging sensation as well. So, which I like. Some people hate that. Warning, if you don't like it, do not go near that product. Another thing that's launched, I think it actually launched at the end of August, but I've been so impressed by them, I wanted to include them here, are the Beauty Pie cream eyeshadow sticks. These things are amazing, okay? I know a lot of people are very hit and miss with the Beauty Pie concept because you basically have to pay a membership and then everything that you buy from then is really cheap, but they're seriously amazing. I'm a big fan of cream shadow sticks in general. I love the Bobbi Brown ones, I love the Laura Mercier ones. The Rosie for Autograph ones at M&S are really good as well. These ones are as good as like By Terry Ombre Black Stars, like the high end, like Bobbi Brown ones. They're as good as those. And the colours, honestly, the colour selection is gorgeous. I think they have, is there 10 or something? There's either 10 or 12 of them. The colours are fantastic. All of them are beautiful. I would wear all of them. And they're really good. So if you are a member of Beauty Pie, definitely try these out. Another thing that's launching this month are the Guerlain matte versions of the KissKiss lipsticks. These are really nice, but I think the packaging looks really cheap. They've done like a matte finish on the KissKiss lipstick packaging. And I'm not a big fan of that, which for Guerlain is really unusual because Guerlain normally have the most luxe packaging ever. Something about them, I don't know, I don't know, not really a fan, but the actual formulations are lovely. They're also launching their matte liquid lipsticks, which are called Intense Liquid Matte. And then these are totally different because the packaging for these I think is absolutely beautiful. And it feels really heavy and weighted and gorgeous. and I really like the texture of these as well. So they're coming out this month too. And then Dior are also launching quite a lot of new things this month. The first thing that I was excited about, but actually quite disappointed when I tried it, was the Dior Skin Forever Undercover Concealer. You guys know the Dior Forever foundation is one of my favorites. I absolutely adore it. This is actually a little bit heavy for me. I've tried it a few times and I just think it doesn't blend as easily as I would like. I definitely prefer the YSL one. I'm still a massive convert to the foundation. The packaging of this is gorgeous, but yeah, this for me was a little bit heavy. And then they're also launching these lipsticks, which, let me know what you think about these, because for me, I am just not sold on this concept and everybody seems to be doing it at the moment. It's the whole like metallic lip thing, but Dior have launched these lipsticks which are called Double Rouge. So they're basically like on the outer layer they have like a lipstick colour, and then on the inside they have like a shiny metallic shade. So they basically make your lips look massive because you get the lighter bit in the middle. It's kind of like that 90s like lip lined vibe. But you end up with like a metallic finish, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm just not into metallic lips. Maybe I need to get with the times, I don't know, but I'm not into it. This was the nicest colour that they sent, which is number 288 Miss Crush. And it's a beautiful like rosy lipstick, but when you actually like swatch it, it's just, I'm not into the metallic lips. I'm not into them. I have to say, yeah, they're just not me. So they're new from Dior this month. If you're into your metallic lips and you like that kind of like 90s vibe with the lip lined kind of look, maybe check those out. The other thing that is actually much more interesting are their liquid lipsticks, which again, I feel like there are so many lipstick launches at the moment. So these are called Rouge Dior Liquid. They actually sent me a few colours of these, but some of them are like a very bizarre. There's a black, a sparkly silver, and a really like metallic burgundy, which looks like a nail polish colour. So they have some very unusual colours. For the more like normal colours, they are actually really, really nice. I personally wouldn't wear them all kind of out there shades. But if you look at the finish of these, they're actually a little bit more sheer than you would think. So you can kind of layer them up or like use them as more of a stain as well. Packaging is beautiful as per usual with Dior. They're coming out this month as well. And then last but not least, this launch has seen quite a lot of hype because I know a lot of people are obsessed with Balm. Personally for me, Balm is not something that I absolutely love, but L'Oreal have done a lipstick collaboration with them. And I mean, this packaging is just, it's very Balm, isn't it? It's quite bling. But they've basically launched this collection of lipsticks exclusively into Harvey Nichols. It came out at the beginning of the month, so I'm sure a lot of the like most popular colours will already be sold out. However, this is what the full lineup looks like. So they have different finishes for like different kind of groups. They've grouped them into, I think they get like rock and like, you know, like types of girl, I think, something like that. I think they're tribes, like rock tribes, something like that. But there's 3 anyway, and the colours, I'm going to show you like a close-up of them all together to show you the colours that they have done, because some of them are really nice. There's definitely a few that I would wear. However, there's also some really out there ones like a navy, a purple, a green, things like that that definitely won't be kind of everyday wear for most people. But yeah, the packaging is really beautiful, and these are $12.99 each. They're exclusive to Harvey Nichols. I know a lot of people will be going nuts for these because a lot of people love Balm. I might actually do a giveaway of this box and give away all of the shades on my Instagram stories. So if you're not already following me over on there, head over and follow me, and I will be doing that giveaway in the next week after this video goes up. So yeah, that is it for this video. I feel like it's been the longest new in beauty ever. It's been seriously, I feel like I need a cup of tea now just to decompress. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it and I hope you're having a great day. I'll see you in my next video. I'm uploading every Wednesday and Sunday at the moment, so come back for more and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.